Hello everyone! Welcome to Being Leo. Welcome back if you've been here before. Welcome if you're new. Welcome for the first time. It's just me today. Just me. Leo is off working and I'm here to talk about what is in our Disney park bags. I did this video a while ago and I was still like real nervous in front of the camera at that point, so it was kind of awkward and bad, so I never uploaded it. So I thought I'd reshoot it and do it again and put it up. So I have two things to say before we get started on what's in our park bags. First of all of our kids are teenagers or older and they all carry their own bags into the park. So gone are the days of carrying a huge backpack and diaper bags and all that kind of stuff full of stuff for the kids. I don't carry any of that stuff. They carry all their own stuff in their own bags and they can make their own videos on what's in their bags. Number two is that I am a minimalist when it comes to taking stuff into the park. I try to take as little as possible. I don't carry a bag with a change of clothes for when it gets cooler, or you know, whatever. If I want a different outfit for a different ride, I don't do that sort of thing. I take as little as possible into the park. So this is going to be what's in our park bags, a minimalist's view. So first of all, this is the bag I take into the park. It's very small and compact. As you can see, a Vera Bradley crossbody, little, I forget what it's called, but it's the small version. I used to carry the bigger version of this, and it turned out that then the kids could say, here, can you hold this for me? Because I had room in my bag to fit stuff for them. So I switched to the smaller version, so there's no room for anyone else's stuff in my bag, not even a bottle of water. I'm just gonna take stuff out and we'll see what's in my bag. That's how I'm doing this. First of all, back here in this pocket, I carry my phone. That's where my phone goes. I generally, really the only reason I take a bag into the park, I have two reasons for taking a bag into the park. One is to carry my phone because I'm usually wearing a skirt or a dress and I don't have pockets. So if I'm wearing something with pockets, then I don't need a bag in the park. The other reason is because I wear glasses and I have to constantly switch between my glasses and my sunglasses during the day, going in and out of the buildings, because a lot of the buildings and rides and things are inside. My bunnies are making a lot of noise right now. I'm sorry about that. That's Milo ripping a box apart. Milo, go somewhere else and rip a box apart. Anyway, so those are the two reasons that I carry a bag into the park. And if it's evening and I don't need to be changing into sunglasses, or if I'm wearing something with pockets, then I won't bring a bag at all, because the less I have to carry, the better it is. Anyway, so this is the bag I carry when I do carry one. My phone goes in this pocket back here. I like this because it's in front of me, and because I change my glasses so much, it's easy for me to just reach in instead of taking a backpack off my back. I've tried mini backpacks a few times and they just didn't work out. So in this main section here, this nice big section, I have a magic band, which generally would be on my wrist. It would not be in the bag. I have my sunglasses for changing back and forth. I don't keep them in a case and they're all scratched up because of it. That's where they are. I have Advil, because I frequently get headaches when I'm in Disney World. Either from drinking too much, maybe. No, that couldn't be it. I think maybe from the heat or getting dehydrated. I don't know. Someone always needs Advil when we're at Disney World for some reason. Headaches, feet aches, knee aches, whatever. I have my inhaler, which is useless because it's empty, but I still carry it around anyway. I have mints. Oh, yummy. Mints. I always carry mints with me because I have asthma, and peppermints, when I start coughing from my asthma, seem to help it just calm down and go away, especially if I'm like in a quiet place or something like that. I don't want to be coughing. And I have chapstick in here. That's all I have in the main section. And there's a little zipper section up here at the top of this flap. And in here, I have an extra battery for my camera because the battery always tends to die during the day. We use it a lot. Daisy, hush. I'm just gonna grab everything out of here. Sit down in front of me. Let's see. I have an extra disc for my camera in case I use up all my memory. And I number my discs, by the way. I don't know if anyone else vlogs or anything, but I like to number them so that way I know. Talking about my disc running out of space, and there it goes. So I just carry like 3 or 4 pins with me, and if I happen to see one that I am looking for or that I like, then I trade it. I collect Minnie Mouse pins, and I have a lot of them. And also just random things. I like the orange bird pins. So I just carry a few pins with me, and if I see one, then I will trade it. And the other thing that's in here are a bunch of quarters and pennies. I don't know if you can see them. Quarters and pennies to make pressed pennies. So I have a few pressed pennies in here as well from when I've gotten pressed pennies, because I like to do those too. So that's what's in that section. Pins, pressed pennies, quarters and whatever, pennies, 4 pressed pennies, and my battery and disc. I don't carry a lot of camera gear with me when I go to the parks. Even though we vlog, my battery, I have 2 batteries, and one's in the camera and one's in the bag charged and ready to go. Whenever I go back to the room, I take the one out of the camera, whether it needs it or not, put it on the charger and switch to the charged one, and I never have a problem unless I forget to bring the charged one or I forget to charge at night when we get back to the room. I never really have a problem with my camera running out. So the next section is this little section in here, and you can see right here I have my annual pass, and behind it I have my driver's license. I keep those right there so that whenever I want to buy something and want to get the annual pass discount, you have to show your annual pass and your driver's license or whatever ID you have. So I just keep them together right there. Also in here, I have my Tables in Wonderland card. This gets us a 20% discount on food and alcoholic beverages at most, not all, but most sit-down restaurants. I have Leonard's DVC card in here. I don't have mine with the right name on it because when we got married, we got our DVC before we got married, so it had my maiden name on it, and I haven't gotten a new one. I just show them the digital version if I ever need to show them mine. I had to show you this, but I always carry with me a credit card. Just in case the magic bands don't work, I always carry a little cash with me as well, just in case the magic bands don't work and I don't want to charge something that's like $3 or something like that. And I also have Leo's annual pass. I also usually carry the girls' annual passes in here, but they're not in here right now. I must have given them to them the last time we were at Disney World, and they have them in their bags. So that's what's in that little section right there, all my cards, and I usually keep a little cash in there as well, just in case I need to tip somebody or pay cash for something that I don't want to use the magic band, or the magic band doesn't work. Sometimes the magic bands don't work and you need to actually use cash or a credit card when you're buying something. And you won't know that until you're actually up there at the place and they'll be like, sorry, my magic band thing doesn't work. So, and the last thing I have in this little zipper compartment are a couple band-aids in case someone gets hurt somehow, gets a blister or whatever. So that is everything I carry with me into the parks. That's it. Nothing else. And a lot of that I don't even need. Like if we're going in the evening to Epcot from our hotel, like the Boardwalk or Beach Club, and we're walking over to Epcot for the evening, and I don't need sunglasses, and I've got jeans on with a pocket, I'm just gonna put my phone in my pocket and go. I'm not gonna be taking a bag with me because a lot of that stuff's extra that I don't really need, but it's nice to have. Now for Leo's bag, he gets to carry all the stuff that my bag's too small to carry. I make him carry the big bag. I'm so mean. No, this is his bag. It's one of those, you know, string bags he carries on his back. And let's see what he carries with him. He usually carries in this front pocket a bottle of water. It's always good to have a bottle of water with you. We like to keep water in our room. We usually have rooms with big refrigerators and stuff, so and we drive, so we usually bring a whole pack of water with us when we go. And still, we forget to bring bottles with us often. He has a Ziploc bag. This is in case we go on a water ride. Usually it's a bigger Ziploc bag than this. If we go on a water ride and we want to stick our phones in there, or if it starts raining and I need to put my camera into a bag, this bag is not waterproof. See this? There's mesh on the side. So I can't just throw my camera into this bag and hope and like think it's not going to get wet, because if it's raining and it rains hard in Florida, it will just get soaked right in his bag. So we usually keep a bigger Ziploc in there to put my camera in if we know it's going to rain. He carries a hat for me. This is my little yellow Donald Duck hat. I love this hat. I only ever wear a hat when it rains in Disney World. That's the only time. And I don't wear ponchos. I don't use an umbrella usually. I've gotten kind of in the habit of using an umbrella because of holding the camera. So if I'm going to be vlogging and it's raining, if it's raining hard, then I'll use an umbrella just to protect the camera. Otherwise, I might just use my phone to vlog and not worry about it getting wet. He also has an umbrella in here. This is my cute villain umbrella that I got from Hot Topic. It has Ursula, Maleficent, Evil Queen, and I don't know who else on it. That might be it, but it's really cute from Hot Topic. And he has his lanyard with all his pins on it. He does carry his lanyard around with him still. He doesn't wear it, but he does carry the whole thing. I've also found that a lot of times the pins fall off when you wear the lanyard, and then you lose like pins that you really love. So that's another reason I don't wear the lanyard anymore. And he has some hand sanitizer in here, just in case you want to use some hand sanitizer. You can't go to wash your hands before you eat or something like that. We accidentally touched a railing after some little child was licking it in line. You know. I don't know how you've seen that happen. It's kind of gross. It's very gross, actually. And usually he carries sunscreen in here as well, but I didn't have any sunscreen in the house to throw in there. So, and that's basically what Leo carries in his bag. And some of this stuff he won't even carry. Like if it's, like I said, if it's evening and there's no chance of rain and it looks good, he won't have a hat for me or an umbrella or sunscreen. He often takes as little as possible too. Probably just have a bottle of water in there and his lanyard, and that's it. If I'm wearing ears to the park, he may end up carrying my ears in his bag if I don't want to wear them anymore at a certain point. And what else does he? Sometimes he'll take my scarf or a jacket if it's chilly and it's gonna be chilly, and we know later that I'm gonna need it, then he'll carry those in this bag. Alright guys, that's it. That's what we take into the parks with us. Let us know below what you take into the parks with you. And are you the one that takes everything but the kitchen sink? Or do you take hardly anything like us? Do you make your husband carry everything like I do? Well, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, comment below, share it with your friends. And we will see you soon. Bye everyone. Have a great day.